This is meenakshibhauryal reporting from Udaipur Palace, where our Bollywood superstars Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor tying knots. Repeat
Betty Potter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
one more time.
Betty,
Say it 10
Betty,
times.
Betty Potter bought some butter. Good morning, sir. How have you been?
Yes, I'm doing better. Been doing better. Thank you for asking. And what about you?
I'm also good. Thank you so much for asking. How is your
All
morning today?
all good? Everything good?
Everything is good, sir.
Good. So, what have you brought to the table today?
You have given me one
A
exercise.
task, a
Yes,
task,
a task.
and you are reporting. Where are you reporting from?
Rajasthan, from
From
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan,
Yes,
and you are
and
reporting a celebrity wedding. Is that right?
yes, I didn't prepare it for very well.
No
I
problem.
just
Now you can do that. You are a pro. You can do that offhand.
Yes, I just want to be pro. I'm not a pro right now. I just
Yeah.
want to be and just following your guidance.
Yes, this is Meenakshi Baudial reporting from Udaipur Palace, where our Bollywood superstars Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor tying knots. What's happening, Meenakshi Baudial?
Well,
What is the update for our viewers? They are eagerly waiting for the update from you.
okay. So let me tell you. First of all, well, I'm Meenakshi from this particular media, and right now I'm just trying to catch a glimpse of the famous celebrities who are tying the knot in very famous palace from Rajasthan, and right now we are not allowed to go enter
Inside.
to go inside.
What's the
And
problem? Any security issues, Meenakshi?
yes, security issues, I would say, but we respect their privacy as well. They just want to get married in a private.
They want their privacy.
They want their privacy, and I respect that their priority, which is privacy, and the security is unmistakable, I would say.
Unmistakably.
Yes,
Mm,
unmistakably, and
tight. Tight.
unmistakably tight. And well, till now, till then, I can tell you about that the famous celebrities, the most adorable couple from the Bollywood,
Wow.
who are Ranbir and Alia. After so many years of friendships and their romance, and the in the all movies they have worked together, now they are proving it true for their whole life, and
Okay.
they are tying the knot, and they are just want to share all the glimpse after marriage maybe, and we are just looking for that. And I can tell you that every fans are gathered outside, and they are also just uh,
Yeah.
trying for like catch a glimpse of those couples.
Okay. Can you describe what are they wearing? Ranbir and Alia, what are they wearing? What designer dresses are they wearing? The accessories they're wearing?
Yes, of course. I would like to tell you about that. First of all, Alia is wearing a beautiful lehenga, which is designed by Sabyasachi, and which is completely ethnic wear. And I can tell you that the by looking at her lehenga, I can say that it's the glamour is in the peak. Okay,
Wow.
and every celebrities, although we are unable to see those couples right now, but all the celebrities are just entering in every within few minutes, and I can
Okay.
tell you that like Karan Johar and the ever Green Rekha ji and
Wow.
every celebrities are coming, and they are wearing the beautiful dresses which are ethnic. Yes, and
Wow.
about Ranveer, he is wearing a beautiful and stunning. Uh, what to say that
Yeah.
sherwani,
Wow.
which color is light blue.
Wow. It
Yes,
must be looking majestic. Hmm.
majestic.
Have
Yes.
you spotted any other celebrities other than Karan Johar?
Yes, I can see. I can see with Karan Johar, Ayan Mukherjee was also there, and Mukherjee,
Uh-huh.
all Mukherjee from the
Wow.
Bollywood, and every I can say that this wedding is not than that the award function, because
Wow.
every celebrities are coming here, and yes, fans are also so excited to see
Wow.
all the
Full of
celebrities together. Yes,
excitement
yeah,
in
this
the air.
is.
How is the security, Meenakshi? How
So,
is the security? Is it so tightened?
of course, I told you that security is so tightened, and they are just trying to stop all the fence
Mhm.
outside right now. They are not allowing anyone to come inside.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Any idea that when they can give an official appearance after the main rituals? When can we expect a couple to make an official appearance so that the
Uh,
viewers can see them as a
well,
pair, as a
uh,
couple? Hmm.
Okay, well, as I have told you that they are just in intimate celebration of their wedding, and they didn't give any information about their claims. But I can guess that after their uh, wedding celebration and whatever the privacy they have put around us, I can tell you that after I think completing this wedding, they will come in front of all the media and fans.
Okay, and they
Then
might
I will.
talk. They might talk to the media, and there will be a photo op. There could be
Yes,
a photo opportunity to the media and other celebrities. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
yes.
Any surprise entries expected, like any other celebrities like Amitabh Bachchan, Rekha, or Shah Rukh Khan, or any political netas? I heard even Prime Minister is about or supposed to attend the wedding.
Well, yes, I have also heard about it, but till now I didn't see Prime Minister, because maybe because of all the responsibilities
Hmm.
he was not able to come here, and I think whenever he I think if he has gotten the invitation from these couples, maybe they he will invite him in intimate meeting and will congratulate to the couple. And other than that, I can see that yes, big celebrities like Amitabh Bachchan and everyone, I have just got the news from outside, he
Yeah.
is just about to arrive here.
All right. Thank you so much, Meenakshi, and we are waiting for the updates. And maybe you can update us after the Varmala function is over, and waiting for the update. Thank you very much. Take
Thank
care.
you so much. I will be stay tuned with this celebration and will update in every second. Thank you so much.
Wow. How did you feel?
Good, great. How was it?
Great. Great. So you can try a little more emotion in the speech because
Great,
you are
yes.
excited. Because it's not like last time you're talking about your village was devastated in a flood, and this is like some positive vibes and some excitement is there. Like we can see the celebrities coming. Amitabh is coming. The helicopter has landed. Oh my God! Ranbir is looking so stunning in his Sabyasachi designed sherwani, and oh my God, in ivory dress, Alia Bhatt is resplendent. So give that emotion and like something. There are two things. If you are telling the something normal, you can go something normal speed. Imagine you are talking about Amitabh has arrived, then you will speed up because your heart is pounding. You are matching, you are watching the icon of Bollywood. Amitabh has arrived. So you will have an excitement in your voice. So you will have to modulate your voice up and down and up and down. Yes, we can see many of the celebrities have started coming. Oh my God, Amitabh has arrived. You see, when something important happening, then modulate your voice and raise your voice.
Of
You
course, even I would like to try. I would like to implement the same thing, the
yeah,
emotions,
yeah,
whatever I can
yeah,
see in
yeah.
front of me in you.
Yeah, news reporting is all about emotions on the topic, whatever they are reporting. Sometime when it is like a sorry state of affairs, if it is something humanity is required, then you will keep your voice low, like kind of emotion, tearful situation, some death you are reporting, then you can say, hey, somebody has come and now I can see that people are coming. No, then it will be a normal mode. When you are reporting something like a wedding or a beautiful function or a final ceremony of a sports event, mega gala events, then you will have to.
I
Sometimes
think
you go slow and sometimes you go faster.
mhm. Yes. Okay.
Right. So
If I do,
this comes from practice. Don't think that you did
yes.
so well, but there is scope for improvement. You can do more and more.
If I do same thing for 4 to 5 times, I think I will be proficient on it.
Wow, then you will be a pro.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, sir. I need to
Right.
say thank you to you.
So this is why I ask people, like, what I do, like, that could be a little difficult for you. Like, I ask boys to
Hmm.
try cricket commentary. Cricket commentary, you try. If you want, you can also try that. You see, these are the extreme examples of your to show your fluency in English.
Hmm.
One or two sentences you practice daily. Like we had tried the Betty Butter bought some butter. The butter was bitter, and she thought if I put it in my batter will be bitter. You tried that, right? You
No,
remember?
tongue twister. I don't try. I
You
don't try
never
tongue
tried
twister.
this. Oh my God! You
Never
should do
try.
that, Meenakshi.
Okay, let's do it now.
I'll tell you that. Okay, there was a girl called Betty Botter. There was a girl
There was a girl
called
called
Betty
Kitty
Botter. She lives
Water.
in Botter, Botter.
Water.
Botter. So she lives in America and she
She
is
lives
good
in
at baking. She's a good cook and she is good in baking, pastry, cookies, cakes. So one day she decided she
America.
would bake a cake for her best friend. It
Okay.
was her birthday, and she decided, I will bake a cake for her and make it a surprise gift for her.
It's a
So
long
she,
paragraph. I need to write down it.
no, 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 this is a story. Then I will
Okay.
tell you.
Okay.
And she got all the ingredients to make the cake, and
Mm-hmm.
she mixed the batter. You know the batter. He
Yes.
mixed the batter. Then she realized, oh my God, I don't have butter.
Hmm.
I don't have butter.
Mm-hmm.
And she went to the shop, she ran to the nearest shop and bought some butter. And while coming back, and she was thinking, oh, I will make this, I'll make that. And she has a habit of tasting everything before adding into the batter. So
Okay.
the butter was little bit bitter.
Hmm.
The butter was bitter. So she thought, if I add this bitter butter to my batter will be bitter.
Okay.
So that's a problem. So what's the solution? And she doesn't have much money also. So she thought, I will put this bitter butter in my batter, but at the same time, I will buy a bit of better butter, a bit of better butter, and
Bit of
put it
better,
in my
better.
batter. Then my batter will be better.
Mm-hmm.
So she went to the shop again and
Mm-hmm.
bought a bit of better butter and put it in her batter, and the batter became better. So this is the story. So now we will say the tongue twister. Betty Botter bought some butter and put it in her bag. Sorry. Betty Botter bought some butter and she said, my butter is bitter. Betty Botter
Bitty
bought
bottle.
bought
Bought.
some butter,
Bought
bought some
some
butter.
butter.
But she said the butter is bitter.
Can I write it down?
Yes,
Type it.
yes, yes. Like you do one thing, go to Google,
Hmm.
type
Just.
Betty Botter bought some butter.
Okay. Got it.
Got it?
Got it.
Can you see one girl, mixing a batter? A
Yes.
picture? Yeah,
Yes.
open that. Open that.
Opened it.
Yeah, say that. Read that.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but
Hmm.
she said the butter's bitter. If
Hmm.
I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter.
Hmm.
But a bit of
But
better butter,
hmm.
that would make my batter
Bat.
better.
Hmm.
So she bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter, and
Hmm.
she put it in her batter, and she batter was not bitter. So
So it was better.
it was better water bought a bit of
Yeah.
better butter.
So Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter is bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter that would make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter, and she put in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So it was better. Betty Butter bought a bit of better butter.
Hmm. So it seems like longest
So what you
tongue
do is
twister.
learn two by two by two by two. So make it the first two sentences. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. Repeat
Betty Potter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
one more time.
Betty
Say it 10
Betty
times.
Betty Potter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. Betty
Butters. So you should say,
Butter's
like, you
bitter.
cannot say butter is bitter. No. But she said the butter's bitter. The butter's bitter. Butters. Don't say
Butters.
butter is bitter. So, but
Butters.
but she said the
Butters.
butter's bitter.
Butters bitter.
Bitter. Mm,
Betty Betty Potter bought some butter. Sorry. Again. Betty bought Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
Butter's bitter.
Butter's bitter. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. Betty Butter some
Betty Butter
Betty
bought some butter,
Betty
but
Butter
she
bought
said
some
the
butter, but
butter's bitter.
Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
Bitter, bitter.
Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. Betty
Mm.
Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
Next two line.
If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter.
Batter, batter. If I
Batter.
put in my batter, it
If
will
I put
make my batter bitter.
if I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. If I put
If
it
I
in my
if I put it in my if I
batter,
put it in my batter,
if I
if I
put
put it
it
in my
in my
batter, it will
batter,
make my
it will
batter
make my
bitter.
batter bitter. If
No,
I put it in my batter, it will make my batter
bitter.
bitter. But a bit of batter butter, that would
But a
make
bit
my
of
batter
better
bitter.
bitter, but a bit of better butter that would make my batter better. But a
Better.
bit of better butter that would
But a
make
bit
my
of
batter
better
better.
butter, that would make my
Now
batter.
go to the first line. Now 6 lines or 4 lines together.
Okay. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butters, that would make my batter better.
Better.
So,
So no,
so
go
she,
go go back again and read slowly but correctly. Okay. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter that would make my batter better.
bitter. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better.
Batter better.
Better. Better.
So
Betty bought Betty Butter bought Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter
she said the butter
again.
is bitter. She said
Yeah.
the butter is bitter. So if you find it difficult, practice the first line. See why this is not a big deal, but
Yes.
this helps you to talk faster with the sentences contracted, the words contracted in a better style. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter is bitter. See, I'm not looking anywhere. So Betty Butter bought some butter, but said the butter is bitter. So this gives you a super advantage in announcing the sentences. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter is bitter.
Okay. So what is the main benefit of trying
Benefit,
tongue
yeah.
twister?
Yes, it is. That makes you fluent naturally.
Okay.
You, when you speak the sentences, you will not have that heaviness in your heart or your chest. Otherwise, you are announcing this like no sentence after sentence. Very bought some butter, but you say the butter is bitter. Oh my God! You see the natural way you get when you practice this.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter was bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better.
So
So she bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So it was better, butter. Bought
Betty
a bit of
Botter. So it was better.
butter.
Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter.
It was better, Betty Butter. It
Bought a
was
bit
better.
of. Hmm.
It was it was
सो
better,
अच्छा
Betty
अच्छा
Butter.
हो गया बेटी बटर थोड़ा से अच्छा वाला बटर खरीद लिया ये बहुत अच्छा हो गया
Hmm. So she bought a bit of butter, but so she bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So it was better. be- So it
so
was
you
better.
should be
Betty Butter
mindful
bought a
you
bit
should be
of
mindful
while
better batter
bet
bitter
better
butter you
bitter
see better means oh now it is how are you oh I'm feeling better
better
better batter is that mixture batter
better
we call it as batter
better
and it is if it is kadua it is bitter
bitter, yes.
bitter and what is bitter butter is bitter
Butter is bitter.
so these are the four words butter, bitter,
Bitter,
batter,
batter,
better. Better.
better.
Hmm.
Mm.
So now what you'll do, like you will think about this all the time.
Mm.
So there are two things happening. One is you are thinking in English. You are thinking in English because you cannot think this in Hindi. So you are
Yes.
thinking in English and your speech organs are practicing. Betty Botter bought some butter. But she said the butter is bitter. If I
Yes.
put this in my batter will be bitter.